Hey guys, what's going on? It's DJ here with my bros, Bears, and Jeremy.
Hi.
What's happening?
Bringing you another review today. We are going to be reviewing Ant-Man. Wow, what a film Marvel has brought us. I do believe it was the end of Phase 2 with this one. I'm not entirely sure because I can't really think.
Phase 4, isn't it?
No, well, it's going into Phase 3. I know that. Like, we're early. If this is Phase 3, it's going early on. But I felt like this ended Phase 2 just because like how it set up the rest of everything. So let's summarize it real quick, guys. Who wants to go?
Ant-Man turns little, and then yeah. That was the most horrible synopsis ever.
Well, that's like a short synopsis for a tiny character.
But
Ant-Man turns little. He rode an ant. He was all like, "Let's fly, Buttercup," and it was awesome.
Oh,
he called it, yeah, he called his Aunt Anthony. That's so epic.
And then he freaking bit the dust.
Yeah, that sucks.
Like, who would have?
More ant puns, actually.
Yeah, I did too. But I was surprised that I didn't freak out at all watching, because I hate bugs, man. I kill bugs. Like, I'll kill any bug, even like a tiny ant. I won't let it live. But watching that movie, I had no problem with that. Like, I actually wanted to ride an ant.
Yeah.
Like, that was just...
But I would have reacted the same way Paul Rudd did when he first saw them. When he turned miniature,
yeah,
he kept like going like out of the ground. He's just like, oh, it was a lot scarier a second ago.
He is so funny. The choice of Paul Rudd as Ant-Man was amazing.
Yeah,
like
more specifically, Paul Rudd as Scott Lang was spot on.
Yes. Hank Pym was actually really cool too. Michael Douglas, I liked this character, and good. Hope, Evangeline Lilly.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll give my summary, I guess. Hank Pym set it up for Scott Lang to get the suit, yes?
Yeah.
To, like, test him.
Basically.
Yeah.
All of that. And then we see Scott just... The origin story behind this. I told Jeremy, it started off a bit slow for me, but then he was like, yeah, but this is an origin for this character.
Yeah, because, like, people were, like, writing reviews saying that, oh, it's so slow, and I couldn't really get into the hang of the movie because it was so slow, but, like, yeah... A lot of people, this is like speaking from a standpoint of people who don't really know comics. If you're going to see this movie, you got to know about the character. Like, not everyone reads comics, you know what I mean? Like, other than us.
Yeah.
So.
That's why you got to treat the Marvel Cinematic Universe as its own universe.
Yeah.
Because they changed everything about the origins to fit the screen, and it's amazing. Like,
yeah.
Scott Lang, originally, he stole from Hank Pym in order to save his daughter because his daughter had a disease. Yeah. And this one, he just was stealing because that's how he made a living.
Yeah. He was like Robin Hood. He was stealing from the rich, greedy people.
Yeah.
That, what do you call it scene? Where did he work at?
Oh, Baskin Robbins.
Yeah, he's like...
Baskin Robbins always knows.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Can I get a burger or something?
Oh,
yeah,
my God. That dude is just like, anything hot and ready, I'll take that. Yeah.
And he was like, okay, dude, could you take this dude?
Yeah.
Handle this idiot over here?
That's what he said.
His group of friends, I had no idea, like, it was gonna be like that.
Freaking Michael
Pena is amazing. As, like, God, what's his name in this movie?
I totally forgot.
Luis. Dude, he was real funny in this movie. He offered like that comedic side. Like, it was like that awkward comedy.
So were his other two friends? Was there Russian?
T.I. and Kurt there. And just that whole, like, the way how everything panned out. The villain was good. I like Corey Stoll. He's been in The Strain, which I like. Is a pretty good TV show.
Oh, he's in that show? Cool.
He's in Nonstop with Liam Neeson. That guy's awesome. He was creepy. I actually thought like he could kind of play like a Wilson Fisk type character, and just by the way he was.
That's crazy how like everyone didn't think that he knew, but he knew every single step that Hank Pym was taking.
Yeah, he knew everybody.
Yeah,
he knew everyone, like all the way down to Scott, and that Hope was conspiring with her dad.
That's crazy. He's like, I knew you were there.
Yeah.
That night. Yeah, he's crazy.
The one thing I didn't like, though, was that... I know they had to have him in there, but in the comics, Bears, was she remarried Scott Lang's wife, or...
Actually, let's pull up the encyclopedia.
Yeah.
Because I didn't like that guy. The guy that was her new husband. I like the actor, Bobby Cannavale. I just didn't like his character in this.
Well, like, he's a cop, and that dude's a...
felon.
Yeah, that's two people on the opposite side.
What Borson gave him custody of the daughter. Scott Lang Cassidy needed expensive heart operation. He attempted to burgle Hawk Dr. Pym, stealing the old Ant-Man costume. Scott turned himself in, but Pym decided to allow him to continue as Ant-Man. When his ex-wife learned he was the new Ant-Man, she sued him and won custody of Cassie. Scott was later killed in action, and Scarlet Witch disassembled the Avengers. It doesn't say anything about his wife remarrying.
That just took a dark turn, that last few line there. But, dude...
Oh, it gets even darker. Cassie dies.
Oh, Jesus.
Doctor Doom kills her.
Well, I'm glad that they went with this story. There's just a family at the end. They're just all happy. And Cassie was cute in this.
Yeah. Cassie was adorable.
She was really fun.
She's like to her stepdad, I hope you don't catch him. What a boss.
Dude, she's so cute.
Yeah.
That ugly-ass little bunny.
She's like, I love it.
It's so ugly. His skills with the suit. Like, I know he got trained by Hope and Hank, but, okay, let's also talk about this. The continuity of this story with Age of Ultron and what's to come for Marvel was great.
Very awesome.
Fantastic. I love how they just like slotted it in there.
Yeah.
I like that they gave Falcon some screen time on this one.
Yeah.
Dude, but he got his ass whooped bad.
Yeah, he did.
In this.
Yeah.
By a tiny dude. Dude,
Scott Lang really thinks ahead. Like, he thinks very quickly when it comes to fighting.
Imagine if, like, Cap sees footage of, like, what's his name? Getting smacked around.
Yeah.
He's just like, what are you getting hit by?
Looks to me like you got your
Scott Lang is actually a genius, right?
Yeah, he is.
He has a master's in electrical engineering.
Yeah, that's why he was like tinkering with the suit himself.
Yeah,
he figured like he could make some changes. So yeah, he's a smart dude. But it surprised me that he was able to just within that film, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Progress like that far, where he was able to maneuver and change at the right times and everything. He had a finesse to his heroic actions, I guess.
But like going back to like tying all the things together, I like how like they nodded at that at a few parts. Like he was saying, why don't you ask the Avengers to do this?
Yeah.
And like stuff at the end, like when they're all talking about like all the other Avengers. I like how they did that.
I was like, oh my god, that's the new Avengers base. Oh my god, this is gonna be crazy.
Yeah,
and we see Falcon land
I
on the
didn't
roof.
get it at first. I was just like, oh, I get it. He built there. That's why. But yeah, dude, this
how are they not informed though about that? Hank Pym like knew everything about.
No, but he didn't know.
Unless he knew.
Hank Pym is retired.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Going back to the beginning too, I like that little cameo by Haley Atwell.
That was more than just a cameo. That was like a whole
setup for Agent Carter.
Well, yeah, there was actually footage there of like him fighting back in the 1960s or whatever.
So are we gonna, dude? That's gonna be sick.
So you might actually get to see Ant-Man back in like Agent Carter.
Sick. Do you think
or even Wasp?
Sick. Dude, do you think?
You notice how they didn't actually show her face?
Yeah.
To leave her casting open.
Oh.
Michael Douglas said he wants his wife to play her.
I wouldn't mind it. Wife?
Yeah, Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Oh.
Yeah, he's married to her.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
And they made him look really young at the beginning of that movie. Mm-hmm. I was surprised because Michael Douglas is like, that guy's been through a lot.
I'm just saying, dude, technology, man.
I know.
Technology nowadays look like
they could put your face on somebody else's face.
Exactly.
At first, I didn't recognize Howard Stark for a second.
John Slattery?
Yeah, from Mad Men. I didn't recognize him as Howard Stark until he said his name. I was like, I can't recall what movie I've seen him in.
I think he played the original Howard Stark, like before Agent Carter.
Oh, okay. All right.
Don't quote me on that. I'm just I'm guessing.
What's his name?
John Slattery. Yeah.
Alright, I pulled up his IMDb. Iron Man 2. He was Howard Stark.
I don't remember him in that movie at all, unless it was like a flashback type thing.
Yeah, when Iron Man was like discovering the element.
Yeah.
He would watch like the old videos of Howard Stark talking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
all right.
So that was him.
I kind of overlooked that then. So yeah, getting back to this, what were your like favorite parts? Like just say them out loud, and I guess
like,
we'll agree.
I think for all of us it would be always action scenes. I don't know about you guys, but yeah.
Dude, it kicked it up like a million notches, like towards the end.
Towards the end, yeah, I like that.
Well, you know, I was already like excited when he put on.
I think my favorite part. I'm pretty sure you guys will probably say the same, but it's the Thomas the Train scene. When
yeah,
in her bedroom.
That
whole scene was like the best.
Was even better than the trailer. Like,
I love how like that thing just like expands into like a large freaking tray, and it's just like you see his freaking eyes staring at you.
Everyone was laughing in the theater at that point, but Bobby Cannavale's character, the stepfather, was running into the house, and then his wife and partner were running towards the house too, and the giant ant just runs out, and then the dude's like
a dog.
Yeah, that's it.
It's a messed up looking dog. That was super funny.
Yeah,
that was really funny. And just the fight between Scott and Yellow Jacket, that was just epic.
I kind of like tossed up like between that fight and the fight between Falcon and Ant-Man.
I like both, yeah. But the thing that took the cake for me was when he went subatomic.
Yeah,
that was amazing.
Yeah, that whole scene was trippy when he went into the quantum universe.
It was like a Pink Floyd concert, dude.
Did you guys notice, like, on the side of the screen that there was like a silhouette of Wasp?
Dun dun dun! Spoiler alert!
Was it really?
Did you see that? Yeah, like
Easter egg.
You know, like when
I think like again.
Halfway through that sequence or something, like there's crazy rainbow colors. You kind of see wings and like something that looked like the Wasp's body.
Oh my gosh. Will we get to
Dude, he and what's his name even hinted at it too. Well, like he was like, could it be possible? She's there, man. Go save her. Do it. I think she's still.
Well, I'm gonna go see the movie again tomorrow. So.
Yeah.
This movie was.
I also like my favorite part would be whenever Michael Pena was saying like he was telling his story about stuff.
Yeah.
Scott's
give me the facts.
Yeah, straight facts.
You want the facts?
I love that when they do that in movies. Like they got the voiceover, but like the lips match it up.
Yeah, that's so awesome.
Stan Lee talking in Ebonics.
I was wondering when he was gonna show up in the movie. I was like,
did he say Excelsior? That's my question.
I don't know. I don't think so.
No.
I'm sure if he did in this one.
He has to at least say it once.
Yeah.
Oh well. But yeah, I like those parts. That happened like what, twice or 3 times?
Yeah. I'd have to say though, this really made me want to become like his powers are really cool. Yeah. They did a good job like portraying what he can do. It's like limitless. It's really cool.
Yeah, dude. I also like that first scene, like when he first grabbed the suit in the bathtub. The whole scene. Oh
yeah.
Like, he's like, oh, I didn't want to see that when he took off his clothes. But did you see like when he crashed down onto the tiles? He cracked the tiles.
Well, yeah, because he puts out the same force as a normal human, right?
Crazy,
like normal size human.
His density is like shrinks, so he still has the same force as he would as giant or regular size.
That's why him being that size of an ant can like jump all the way to the top of Falcon's head.
Yeah, dude, that is crazy.
Dude, that's amazing. That'd be the coolest thing ever.
Dude, that reminded me of another part when he showed his friends who he was, and he's just like, "Don't freak out." He's like, "Poppy never freaks out," or something like that.
His friends is like, "This is the work of gypsies."
I like that.
Yeah, that whole thing was funny. Yeah, that's great though, cause like he has a team behind him.
Yeah. With
this, not just the 3, but he also and Hope and Hank, but he had the ants.
Yeah.
Just like them working together was just some of my favorite parts too. Some of them died though. That was sad.
That's sad. Anthony died.
Yeah.
Poor Anthony.
Son of a bitch.
I want to feel bad, like, but they kind of got personality, those little bastards, but at the same time, they're ants.
That's true.
but they're... Dude,
but he named that one. That one was like the special one. He had like his own like saddle and whatnot. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
It's so sad, and that was actually really sad too. Like seeing what happened to. Well, now that we know that she might be coming back, or that she's stuck in the quantum realm, but when we saw Wasp go subatomic, and that's why she's no longer around.
Yeah.
They gave us so much mystery around her. They didn't reveal who she is or her face or anything.
Yeah.
That only leads me to believe she's coming back.
Yeah. Do you think that's probably going to be... That's probably going to... Jeremy and I were talking. That's probably going to be a premise for the next one, yeah?
Yeah, I was like...
Scott came back, so he's... Maybe they might set him in, because he's...
Yeah. Dude, that would be amazing if both of them suited up. I know he's a bit old, but that would be so sick if, like... He's like, hey, let me show you where to go. And then they both like freaking.
Yeah, but he said he can't though.
Maybe
because wearing the suit so long it just messed with his body.
But yeah, my brother and I were talking about that. There could be a possibility of him saying that because he can't accept the loss of his wife and like, you know what I mean?
Maybe.
Being in.
I think that is the case. Because he still strikes me as somebody that could do it. Like, he probably just said that because he is sad that all that happened. And yeah, it has taken a physical toll, because shrinking, growing is...
That's true, yeah.
But imagine, dude, what's going to happen when he grows? Scott Lang? Oh my gosh. A giant Paul Rudd? I think I would just... That's just the idea.
Civil War?
The idea of just a giant Paul Rudd walking through New York, just like, whoa, this is cool.
If he doesn't make a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man reference.
Is there anything that you had a problem with at all in this movie? Even though there's really good things to really say about it.
It's really hard to say.
I guess it was how weird that the whole family, Scott Lang's family, just got along. I mean, yeah, probably for the sake of the daughter, but like, two guys do not sit in the same house as the woman they both been with.
That's true.
And just like smile face and be happy. It's just no, it's awkward as hell.
He got hope now, so I mean, maybe that stuff with his wife is just it's already gone, you know.
Maybe like after all the weird stuff that has happened,
yeah,
just like, oh, let's just.
Yeah, there's really nothing.
Like, the cop's just like, I have a freaking pet ant right now. I really don't care if you're in this house anymore.
That actually scared me. That thing popped its head out from underneath the table and she felt it. Go. Oh my gosh, yeah.
How would you convince? I'm pretty sure Scott Lang could be like, oh yeah, it's fine, it's cool. See, look, I can get to do cartwheels, but like. How do you convince a mother and, I guess, stepfather to be like, hey, you should keep this giant-ass ant.
That could eat your face off.
I know, that's...
It'll lift 50 times its weight.
That's scary.
That was a carpenter ant, too. Or, like, one of those ants that were, like...
Yeah, that's the one that he named really wrong. He's just like, you...
Oh, the bullet ant.
Yeah, he's like, I'm sorry, I don't know your name, but, yeah, go there, now.
And I learned, I learned about the different types of ants, dude. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. I like that.
I'm also pretty terrified now that there's ants that can be that big.
See, like, now when I see ants, I don't want to kill them. I just want to, like, just get...
Yeah, you want to control them?
No,
you just want to make them micro...
Yeah, exactly.
Think really hard, see if you get them to put the sugar in the cup.
Put, like, fire ants on your hand and control them. Just be like, don't bite me.
Yeah, I'd be like, get out of my face. That's all I need you to do.
I thought the comedy too was just on point in this
comedic
movie.
Relief is on point, definitely.
Yeah, they captured Scott Lang. He was perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he even said that he took the Chris Pratt approach to getting fit for this role. He said that
everyone's inspired by him because he's
he said,
awesome.
I took the Chris Pratt approach to training for an action movie. Eliminate anything fun for a year, then you can play a hero. And he's signed to do multiple films for Marvel.
Sweet.
With 3 films plus to appear.
Nice.
Dude, he's sticking around, man. To think a guy that was Ron Burgundy's best friend becomes Ant-Man. One of the most
rockets in flight, afternoon delight. From that to being Ant-Man.
Okay, I love Captain America. I told you guys this like in talks before. My favorite Avenger ever. But Ant-Man to me has got to be the most interesting Marvel character I've seen so far.
Yeah, his powers are pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm.
He could just do so many things. It's just so cool.
I like the suit too, man. Like just
the way it looks really, really cool.
Yeah.
You know, that's the same one that Hank Pym used. Like that dude knew how to design a suit.
Yeah.
It really.
Yeah, he did use that years ago. That's crazy.
So the suit works like this, right? When he pushes those things, they release the gas into the mask, right? And then that's how he shrinks.
I don't know.
I guess. Yeah.
How it works. Because it had like 2 of those
buttons,
going into his mask.
Yeah. Well, I think the one button's to grow and one is to shrink.
That makes sense.
Oh, there's one part that was kind of... I found, like, it was so weird and just interesting to me is how everybody would try to shoot the little creature. Like, when he shrunk down to the size of an ant, everybody would pull out their gun and try to shoot him. I don't know. Is that like an American thing?
Yeah, that's probably
it is. That's their first
just trying to hit everything
they got a gun, why not just use it?
I was waiting for that tiny ass little display to just like be used at some point, and I love how he was just running through it and it was all chaotic. That was
slow-mo destruction scene.
Hey, did I do a good job?
Yeah,
did I save you?
Yes,
you did. Good job. Professionals.
He's just like he's like, we're on the good side, right? Feels kind of weird. Yeah, it's kind of weird.
And then the part that had me cracking up so much for some reason was when he was like, yeah, we're gonna help Scott and nothing's gonna stop us. And then he pulls up in front of the house and then he's like, okay, back it up.
Yeah, dude, that's freaking awesome.
Backing it up. We're just backing up.
He said it like 20 times. Just back it up.
And he was going super slow.
It's a freaking old ass Shaggy van.
Oh man. I love how he was like at the beginning of the film. He was just saying all these terrible things that happened to him while Scott was in prison. Like, but
he's like,
his tone was so happy.
He's like, I've been to know, right? My mom died. My dad died too.
Like, left me.
No, he said my dad got deported.
Oh yeah,
my dad got deported. My mother died.
But I got this van.
But I got the van.
Yeah, he's gonna be coming back for future Marvel films too.
People were actually worried like that he would actually bring down like the film.
Yeah, he didn't
ruin it. No, I think he did all right.
Okay, this is kind of like how I saw this movie. It was like any standard Paul Rudd movie I've seen, but him as a superhero. That's how I saw this movie. Usually Marvel films will have like that sort of comedic aspect, but they're mostly serious for the most part. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But this one was just fun all around. Like, there's parts where it got serious, like, you know, when he couldn't pay the child support and he was trying to figure out how to get his life together, and then Hank almost dying and everything, and then they fixed that with the giant-ass tank that was a keychain.
Dude, yeah, you told me, though, you're like, that's an Easter egg right there. That's an Easter egg.
Yeah, you see that
like,
thing at
I'm
the
just
beginning.
Like, what do you mean? Like, what does a tank have to do with this? And then you just see freaking, and we got a tank. He's freaking calling like support.
Yeah,
cop.
That was sick. Hope was sick too, so she's gonna do just fine as a Wasp. Her costume looked amazing.
Yeah.
Just when is she gonna unveil herself as the Wasp?
I have no idea. Maybe we might see her in Civil War. Maybe her and Scott helping Cap out. Did they help?
That's Cap? Like I saw that. I was like, oh man, this is gonna be sick. Because like from what it looked like to me is Bucky there. It looked like he was like injured and trapped in the vice there.
Yeah.
And there's only like
they caught him, right?
No, I'm pretty sure Bucky's on the side of Cap.
Okay.
There's only like 2 people I could think of that could repair his arm besides Dr. Zola. So that'd be Tony Stark or Scott Lang.
Ooh. Yo, that's
because he's an electrical engineer, right?
Okay, so okay.
Before,
so do you think this takes place? Where do you think this is in the timeline?
What
Civil War? Like where do you think it's gonna lay? That scene there.
Oh, the scene at the end.
Yeah.
Maybe that's when at the end there when he was all like, oh man, the dude with the wings, he was looking for a guy who shrank and stuff.
Yeah.
It's tight, yo. Maybe that is when Falcon was like, oh man, I know a guy who can help us out. So that happened at the same time.
Dude, that exchange is gonna be so amazing. It's just like, hey, sorry for kicking your ass.
Sorry for breaking your suit.
That was so cool. He was just like, I'm a big fan. Ends up like having to fight him.
Yeah, and just like every time he like rips something off of his thing, he's just like, I'm sorry, I had to do this.
That's scary.
Yeah,
he could literally just
wreck you. Yeah,
man the size of an ant.
Yeah,
has every freaking strength that a normal sized person would reckon you.
That too.
How is he ever gonna overcome this, man? He's got to redeem himself, Falcon.
Yeah. We'll have to see.
He gets his nifty little companion. That's what it is.
Okay. You think that thing's gonna be a robot?
Yes. Well, it's not gonna be a bird. That'd be just weird.
Well, we've seen some pretty weird stuff. But this movie's probably some of the weirdest stuff we've seen. Yeah. But yeah, it will make sense. It's more practical, I guess, for his thing.
But yeah, when he went into the quantum universe, like he's freaking smart for trying that out. Like the growth plate, I don't know what to call it, that disc.
Yeah.
He freaking put that inside his belt. Who would have thought of doing that? That's crazy.
Scott Lang.
Yeah, Scott Lang.
Scott Lang is awesome.
Crazy, man. Like, he would have been stuck there forever if he didn't have that. Or if he didn't even think of that.
Just the fact that he went down there still blows my mind.
Can you imagine they couldn't reach the disc? Like, your salvation is just in front of you, yet you can't reach it? That would drive me crazy.
That would suck. He was already, like, going into fetal position. Like, it's like, all hope is lost. Forget it.
I don't even think that's, like, all hope is lost. I think that's just, like, your mind can't just fathom.
Yeah. I like that whole sequence, though.
But
that whole sequence was beautiful. Yeah.
Will we ever be seeing the the living tribunal? Can we talk
Bears,
about
he opened that door, Bears.
Can I talk about it now? Can we talk about it now, or can we talk about it
Bears. What do you? Yes, we can, Jeremy.
Right.
We can.
Okay,
Bears.
Thank you.
What do you think? They opened that door.
Yeah, that subatomic universe, man. You could see everything.
Open that door, huh?
Yes. He opened the door to things that should not exist but are in existence.
That's why my brother was saying, like, that is literally the end of phase 2 because it brings it to a whole nother level. Like,
it brings it to a whole nother
level. Yeah.
And Scott Lang did this. A new superhero did that. He
like,
bridged the gap between realities.
Yeah, like, this is a place where you could see cosmic beings, like the Living Tribunal and so on. But, like, man, that's so crazy what they're gonna do, like, when Inhumans come around and all those other insane people who go through these places.
Freaking, like, just like the destruction of all worlds, Scott Lang's like, okay, I'm going to the quantum universe. That's it. See you guys later. Peace.
That'd be intense.
Dude, imagine if Deadpool's, like, last living place is there, and he just gets crushed
Deadpool just
there.
Hitches a ride with Ant-Man.
Yeah.
This is why Jeremy and I almost had an argument yesterday, because, like, dude, he just opened up. I mean, this is ending phase 2 and going in phase 3, and we just had this whole argument for, like, no reason, really.
Like, on the car ride home, I was just like, no, this is not, that is this. And we're just, like, arguing for a whole...
Scott Lang, amazing. Continuity from Marvel, amazing. Just the whole movie in general, it actually took me by surprise. I knew it was gonna be good, but I didn't know it was gonna be that good.
I had high hopes, and it met my hopes.
It surpassed my.
Yes.
Then I can't wait to see what Ant-Man does next.
This is like my one last question before we end this.
Yeah.
Whose side do you think Ant-Man will take?
Oh, Cap,
for sure.
Yeah. I actually, for some reason...
Don't you think, like, they already started that a while back when, like, Hank Pym was already sort of, I guess, against Stark and all of, like, what his beliefs were?
Yeah.
For some reason, I feel like he's not gonna side with Tony on this one.
Yeah.
What do you think? Because, like, the way Hank Pym in this one, like, from what I understand in the comics, he's a bit of a nut job. And that's because of, like, all this stuff with the Pym particles and shrinking and shrinking and everything took a toll and all this other stuff happening, right? Because he also has, like, a personality disorder.
Yeah.
But also in the comics, Scott Lang ends up working for Tony Stark.
Oh,
shite. Is this after or before Civil War?
Well, during the events of Civil War, Ant-Man, Bill Foster, and Hank Pym...
Hole in chest.
They were all... No, Bill Foster was on Cap's side. Hank Pym was on Tony's side. And I don't remember where Ant-Man was. Pretty sure he was also with Hank Pym.
Oh, shoot.
However, when Bill Foster died, Hank Pym got really depressed and locked himself away.
I feel like they're both going to side with Cap in the end. I just have this gut feeling. These characters just point me in that way, I guess.
I think it'll happen, like, the Falcon will find Scott Lang and just be like, hey, we need your help. And Scott will just like, oh, dude, such a big fan. Sorry about ruining your suit. What do you need help? Please don't hurt me.
And then he's going to be on their side.
Yeah, and then he becomes an Avenger.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Yeah, because he needs to teach Falcon some blue.
We just got a slow clap.
On beat, though. On beat.
We can't.
Dude, I'm so stoked.
So, at the end there, when Falcon was talking to the Asian lady.
Yeah. So, what do you guys rate in this?
Let's see. What?
I said you better not say anything near mine.
Putting me on the spot, man. I'm just kidding. Let's see.
Oh, if I can be perfectly candid, I'm gonna have to give this one a good old-fashioned 5 fire ants out of crazy ants.
Ooh, I can't with you guys. I can never do.
I'll give this an ant-sized Excelsior.
Oh boy. But that's small.
You know what I mean?
You're right.
It expands
so I'm gonna have to
into
give
something.
it a giant Thomas the Tank Engine.
There you go.
I'd say subatomic quantum realm out of infinity.
Oh my gosh! Yes.
I owe you.
Oh man!
Finally, I win.
So basically, a perfect rating. Yeah. Just play that music.
This
we all give it a perfect rating, basically, right?
Yes.
All right. Cool. cool.
This whole movie was just amazing.
You gotta have like Thomas the Tank Engine just rolling on the bottom of the screen, just going to a black hole.
Oh wait, did we talk about that part though? Wait, before we might have to insert this though. I know we mentioned it, but like just that whole sequence was really well choreographed, I guess.
In the bedroom?
Yes.
Yeah, we didn't really go in depth, but we talked about it a bit. I talked about how the train grew, but
does he just keep ants in his daughter's rug that's on that thing, or what? Because he just popped out with them.
Yo, the ants just like come out of everywhere.
Yeah, because he just thinks of it. Yeah, he's just like, ants, come here.
Like,
but that was freaking funny. It's just like he got tossed onto the train tracks, and he's just like, oh no, and then he say,
yeah. Dude, just seeing that all play out was really funny.
Yeah, everyone started laughing in the theater when that happened.
Dude, he's dead though, right? He's gone.
Yeah, dude. Like you said, when he went subatomic,
it looked like he got turned to pudding, like the rest.
He got imploded.
Yeah.
That's disgusting what he did too.
Yeah, that's
when he used that gun to like try to test on that dude Kevin or whatever.
Yeah.
See you later, Kevin. Those goats.
Those are sheep.
And animals or sheep. Animals of that nature.
Yeah. This Jinx is on knocking your wood, but yeah, this movie was excelente.
I loved it.
Not a single bad part.
Like, every time it got like a bit slow and there's not much action.
We got another movie that I'm gonna annoy Jeremy with because I watch Captain America every time it comes on the movie channels at our house. Once Ant-Man comes around, all you're gonna hear is that Spanish music come on.
Salsa music at the beginning.
Oh,
dun, 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 dun.
Before this, did we also mention the other Easter eggs that were in this movie?
Easter eggs. The Wasp in the subatomic, the tank.
Spider-Man.
What else did we do? Spider-Man, yeah, all the Avengers.
Spider-Man was in there?
Avengers.
Well, he said, yes, when he was given the facts, he said, a guy that could cling to walls.
Yeah.
So, oh my gosh, this is just continuity, man. That's just what's great about this. That's why this universe is like the pinnacle of all comic book live adaptions, because they know how to see. They're even handling, like you said, the Agent Carter with Ant-Man possibly showing up, and then we got
Kevin Feige.
Yeah.
Round of applause to him. Continuity. Oh my gosh.
That's pretty much it. What do you guys got any last things to say?
I do. Can we just all hashtag Baskin Robbins always?
I actually think that no, you know what? That's our hashtag.
That's our hashtag. It's ours.
If you guys have not seen this, for people who watch this or stumble across this video, go watch the movie.
Sorry for the spoilers.
Sorry for. There's gonna be a big ass red warning at the beginning of this video that's gonna say spoiler alert. So sorry if you guys had anything spoiled for you, but come back to the video once you watch it.
I told them there's a spoiler warning at the beginning. Now why do we have to apologize? Oh my God, we're spinning into some form of paradox.
Oh
it's so hot in this room.
DC. Thanks guys for watching this ant-sized
No. Giant ant-sized review.
Feel free to check me out on my channel where I do video game stuff and I guess Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. We're going to be picking that up when it starts in September. Woo! Don't forget to check out these guys' music on their main channel. Will it be main channel still? Yeah, we'll go main channel.
It's a smaller one.
Their other channel?
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And if you don't, Baskin Robbins will find out. Because hashtag Baskin Robbins always
find out. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye. Nice.